Is your diet silently sabotaging your mental health? Welcome to Clients and Revive, where today we're going to address something that might be affecting you more than you think, your mental health, and how your diet plays a role in it. Have you ever stopped to wonder if the foods you're eating are quietly contributing to feelings of anxiety, sadness, or even depression? It's a connection that many people overlook, but it's more important than you might realize. So let's talk about what's really going on when we don't pay attention to the food we eat, and how small changes can make a big difference. Let's be real for a moment. Life is tough, and it can get overwhelming. But what if the things we consume every day are making it worse? Think about it. How many times have you had a bad day and grabbed the nearest bag of chips or a fast food burger, thinking it might lift your spirits? In the short term, maybe it does, but have you noticed that afterward, you don't feel any better? In fact, sometimes you feel worse. For a lot of us, this isn't just about making a bad food choice here or there. It's a habit. We reach for comfort in food when we're stressed, sad, or even bored. But here's the catch. What we think of as comfort food might be secretly contributing to those feelings of hopelessness and despair. Let's dig a little deeper into this idea. Take a moment to think back to your last meal. Was it full of fresh, whole ingredients, or was it something quick, easy, and processed? Many of us fall into the trap of convenience, and that's understandable. Life is busy. But the truth is, what we eat can have a huge impact on our mental health, for better or worse. Now, I'm not here to scare you, well, maybe just a little. It's important to recognize that food isn't just fuel. It's a form of communication with your body. When you're constantly feeding it things that are overly processed, full of chemicals, and stripped of nutrients, your brain takes a hit. And when your brain suffers, so does your mood. Here's an example. Have you ever noticed how you feel after eating a huge fast food meal? Sure, it tastes good in the moment, but afterward, you might feel sluggish, irritable, and even a little sad. That's not just in your head, it's a direct result of what's going on inside your body. Processed foods, especially those loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats, can mess with your body's natural balance, leading to mood swings, anxiety, and even long-term depression. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. Small changes in your diet can make a world of difference. Let's talk about some real practical advice on how to turn things around. First things first, cut back on ultra-processed foods. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight, but start by being mindful of the processed foods you're consuming. These are the foods that come in boxes, bags, and cans, often with ingredients you can't even pronounce. Think chips, cookies, sugary drinks, fast food, basically anything that's been heavily altered from its natural state. These foods can cause inflammation in your body, and when your body is inflamed, it can lead to symptoms like depression, anxiety, and fatigue. Here's a challenge for your next meal. Instead of grabbing something quick and processed, try making something simple with whole ingredients. It could be as easy as a salad with some olive oil and lemon juice, or a piece of grilled chicken with a side of vegetables. These types of meals may seem basic, but they're full of nutrients that your brain craves. Nutrients that can actually help you feel better. The Mediterranean diet is a great place to start. This isn't just another trendy diet. It's a way of eating that's been around for centuries and has been proven to boost mental and physical health. Think about the types of foods that make up the Mediterranean diet. Fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, fish rich in omega-3s, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats like olive oil. These foods aren't just good for your heart, they're good for your brain too. Let's break it down with some real-life meal ideas. For breakfast, instead of reaching for a sugary cereal or a processed breakfast bar, how about a yogurt parfait? Full-fat yogurt with a handful of berries, some walnuts, and a drizzle of honey is a simple but powerful way to start your day. You're getting probiotics from the yogurt, which are great for your gut health. And remember, your gut and brain are closely linked. A happy gut often means a happier mood. Lunch can be just as easy. Imagine a fresh tuna salad, not the kind that comes from a can and is loaded with mayo, but one with fresh tuna, leafy greens, some fermented sauerkraut or pickles, a little olive oil, and a slice of whole grain bread. Not only is this filling, but it's also packed with omega-3s and healthy fats that have been shown to reduce symptoms of depression. Plus, fermented foods like sauerkraut are amazing for your gut health, which, as we've mentioned, plays a crucial role in your mental well-being. For dinner, something simple yet hearty, like a bowl of lentil soup drizzled with extra virgin olive oil and served with a side of roasted vegetables. Lentils are high in fiber and protein, keeping you full and energized, while olive oil is packed with antioxidants that support brain health. Does this mean you'll never have a bad day again? No, of course not. Life happens. But what these meals do is provide your brain with the nutrients it needs to function at its best. Over time, these small, consistent changes in your diet can lead to big improvements in how you feel day to day. Let's get practical for a moment. Changing your diet can feel overwhelming, especially when life is already stressful. But here's a tip. Don't think of it as an all-or-nothing approach. Start by making one small change at a time. Maybe today, it's swapping out your afternoon snack of chips for a handful of almonds and a piece of fruit. Tomorrow, it could be replacing your soda with water or a herbal tea. Small steps add up over time, And before you know it, you'll be feeling better both physically and mentally. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. There are resources out there to help, from online therapy services focused on healthy eating. Sometimes the hardest part is just taking that first step, whether it's reaching out to a therapist, making a healthier meal choice, or simply getting out of bed and going for a walk. Every small action counts. In the end, there's no one-size-fits-all solution to mental health, but what you eat is a powerful tool in your toolkit. So the next time you find yourself feeling down, take a moment to think about what you've been fueling your body with. Could your diet be part of the problem? And more importantly, could it be part of the solution? Thank you for tuning in to Clients and Revive. We're here to support you on your journey to better health, both mental and physical. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more content that will empower you to take control of your well-being. Until next time, live well, eat well, and remember, small changes can make a big impact.